That's interesting. Welcome. That is a little bit too bright. Wow. Let me just get my live stream set up while I'm waiting for people to join. So I was gonna do an alkaline vegan mukbang and show the entire Thanksgiving feast, but I did not. Instead, I took video of it because there was so much going on. So I filmed it, but I'm not eating it right now. So let's see who joins us today. This is my first time going live from my phone, and it's working much better than last time. So welcome, and I'll answer any questions that you have. We just finished up Thanksgiving. I made, well, everything was vegan and everything was alkaline. So pretty much everything was copied off of another version of American food. And so I made an alkaline vegan biscuits and like fluffy biscuits, and also sausage, quote unquote, gravy. And that was really good and my favorite thing until I think what ended up being the best. We also had little mini blooming onions, which was interesting, and squash soup, which that doesn't sound good, but this was amazing. It was habanero, very spicy, but also sweet and creamy. We also had, my favorite thing was the not pumpkin pie that I made. I've been planning that for days and weeks, and I had been planning the pie I've been making it for days. I made it yesterday, and I'm thankful that it turned out so well, because I was nervous that something would happen to it, like something in the fridge would fall over onto it or something, but it turned out really well. If I can broadcast my screen on here, I will show you, or I can show you the leftovers, actually. I can bring you over and show. We've got a lot of it still here left over. So here is, if I could also point my camera, will it let me flip my camera? Now, the table is messy. We're still cleaning up. Well, I'm not cleaning up. I'm filming, but let me see if I can flip my screen over. Yes! All right, so, well, that's all of the pumpkin pie we managed to eat. That, 3 people. So everything was really heavy. Here are the biscuits I made, which turned out very good. I was surprised. They wouldn't get golden brown on the top for the longest time, and it was, sorry, let me get my camera situated. There we go. So here is the muffin, and I'll break it open for you to show you how good these were. Wow, it's so fluffy. Can you see that? I was worried that these would just be, too fluffy. Well, I'm mangling it just for you, and look what I did. About these being really hard like a rock. The things I do for the camera, I just messed up that one. So here's the one that's not mangled. And we had some gravy, some sausage gravy, which I put away already. We had some whipped coconut cream for the pie, and as you can see, it was very good. That turned out really well. And I took videos of all of it, don't worry. So what else did we have? Yeah, everything's eaten already, so I'm just showing you. This is the little bit left of the soup. This was fantastic. Oh my gosh. I'll show you the spread of before we ate, because before it was all mangled. But actually, that is the sausage gravy right there, which doesn't look very good, but it tastes exceptionally good. And this is the mashed potato. We made some fake mashed potato that is not potato. And I'm too full for even one more bite. We also made some blooming onion, some mini blooming onion, which is a great idea. And this is the ranch dipping sauce, which was made with, the reason it's slightly green is because there's a little bit of avocado in there to make it creamy and thick. So, and where is everything else put away already? Everything else is put away. Yeah, my live streaming skills are in the works. I've not yet mastered it. I'm trying to work on my tripod. So anyway, anyone with any questions, let me know. I started a playlist for alkaline vegan holiday food, and so far we've got gingerbread cake with whipped cream. There's a double layer cake that I made that was really good. I'll sit by the fire, have a little fireside chat. Forgive me while I fix the tripod. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I need an assistant helping me live stream because I'm just fumbling with it. All right, now we got a little fireside chat going on. So we've got double layer cake, we've got flan. There's almost 20 videos in the holiday menu, so definitely check that out when you're done watching this. And any other playlists that you have an idea for, let me know, and I will make them. But I'm curious what you're eating. I think most people who are trying to go alkaline caved and just eat whatever their family's eating during this time. But I think some people that maybe already transitioned last year or several years ago that are making all their own food. I want to prepare the food for the entire extended family if it's the government allows us to meet ever again. Then that would be great. I would love to feed a giant group the all alkaline food and get the reaction videos of each person. I did get a reaction video of my apple pie. So, well, it's not apple, pumpkin. It's not even pumpkin, but it was squash actually, but squash pie sounds gross. So we'll just keep calling it pumpkin pie with air quotes. And yeah, the more people that I could feed the alkaline food, the better. Because for me, since I'm already doing it, I get joy out of seeing the people that either think healthy food is gross, or maybe they think healthy food is too expensive, or weird, or not for them for some reason. There are a lot of stigmas definitely attached to health. From where I'm from anyway. I don't know where are you tuning in from? I'm curious. And do you celebrate Thanksgiving where you're tuning in, because I never really used to get into it until now that I'm making all the foods that I want. This is pretty much the first year that I really got excited and planned it out weeks in advance. That's really what you have to do when you're eating a special diet, a special list of food. So if you don't have any questions, then I will leave you to your evening. And if you're watching the replay and have some questions, ask them and I'll answer them later. But I should be going live again this weekend or next week. I plan on making it a schedule probably every weekend. And since no one's allowed to leave their home and go party, Friday used to be a difficult time to get anyone to come to watch anything. But now I think Fridays have been canceled. So I'll leave it at that. I don't think anyone asked anything unless I'm not seeing the messages popping up. This is my first time using this app. Did I have the chat turned off? That's a shame. Or did I just turn it off? Yeah, this is my first time using this app to go live, and I'm not sure if the comments are on or off. So let me know if you can comment, because I haven't seen any comments pop up, and usually I do. So I should have checked at the very beginning of the video. That's going to be next time. Check to make sure that people can comment and I can see it. Let me see if I can... Let me see if my comment goes through. Send. Yeah, I don't see the chat popping up. Can't see the chat, so I don't know if your messages are coming through. I guess they are, but for some reason I can't see anything, even the comment that I just left. If you're watching right now, try commenting. I'm gonna comment first. Send. Yeah. Well, that pretty much ruined the momentum of my live stream. Anyway, I don't know if anyone's watching. It shows that people are, but I can't see any comments. So I'll do this again in the future, and I'll schedule it and announce it beforehand so that people are expecting when it's going to be. Because last time I did a live on the weekend, and a lot of people logged in and had a lot of questions. So I was looking forward to doing that again. And this time I don't see any questions rolling in, so either you don't have any today or the chat's not set up correctly. I'm going to go check it on my... Well, some hot tea to help melt that heavy dinner. There was a lot of coconut cream in the meal today. So let me go on Facebook and see if I can, or not Facebook, but YouTube, and see if I can see myself streaming and if I'm pretty much just testing it out at this point. I was testing it last time, but the test went much better. Okay. So yes, it does show that I'm live. So yes, it does show. Oh, someone was commenting. Oh, That's weird. Was commenting. Oh, feedback. In a feedback loop. How's the baked mac and cheese going? Good question. The baked mac and cheese. Oh no, now I'm just. So the baked mac and cheese. I'm gonna turn off this so that it doesn't. The baked mac and cheese. I spent several days researching it and planning it out, and I think that I have a recipe that I'm gonna try. So I could just tell it to you, but I have an idea of what I was going to try, but then Thanksgiving was coming up, and I used up whatever I had. I'm not going to tell you what I used up, actually, because that is the secret ingredient. I want to keep some suspense going on what, because the recipe, the research that I was doing on baked mac and cheese, wow. I had some really interesting comments because, I'm intense when I research, so I'll spend days just watching hours and hours and hours of footage, going through other people's recipes and seeing what they're using. And personally, I don't go from vegan recipes. I go from whatever the original recipe was. Because, I'm trying to recreate something. I don't want to recreate a recreation. It's just going to be too far removed from the original food. So the baked mac and cheese, I needed something really thick and heavy so that it's not obvious that it's healthy or obvious that it's vegan. It's going to be challenging because cheese is pretty much mucus. That's what we're trying to eliminate. And that's the whole thing that we don't want, is the mucus, or it's not fats. It's the specifically animal fats, and the way, if you just, I don't want to gross you out, but I was just going to say, if you take such and such and boil it down for hours and hours and hours, it just becomes a gross goop. And that's what's making everyone sick. So if I can manage to do a baked mac and cheese with no cheese, which I'm going to manage to do it. I didn't give up on it, that's for sure. I just got a little bit distracted by Thanksgiving and I was going to originally make it for Thanksgiving, but I had too many different ideas, and I had a second dessert I was going to make. Oh, we also had some muffins on the side, and nobody ate those, but I was going to make a second dessert in addition to the pie, but we definitely didn't need it because basically between 3 people ate one normal person sized piece of pie. However, once this gravy and everything else I ate digests, I'm going to have more pie. If I was just eating that pie, I think it would be good. And that is my style, to just eat a meal of pie, as long as it's alkaline. Just because it looks like something that other people would have that's unhealthy doesn't mean it is unhealthy. So, do you have other messages coming in that I'm not seeing? Because I can see the chat on my iPad, but I didn't see it on. So David tuned in, and I appreciate that. And if you're tuned out already, I'll see you next time live, because now that I was going live 2 years ago often, and I prefer going live because I don't have to edit, and I can answer your questions or interact, and I don't have to edit, and I don't have to edit. So it saves so much time. And also often I will have inspiration or something that I want to talk about, and by the time you set everything up, record a few takes, edit the video and everything, weeks could go by. And if it's something that I want to communicate right away, it's so easy to go live. Now, YouTube stopped me from being able to go live 2 years ago. And I thought that I still wasn't able to. What I found out recently, the day that I went live last time, as soon as I found out, I went live right away to check it. But what I found out is that you need a different app. It's so weird. I don't know why they would do that. But to go live on YouTube, you need a non-YouTube app. So that's what I'm using right now on my phone. Otherwise, I have to go live on my computer, and the webcam on my computer is terrible. My phone is much, much, much better quality. What do you think? Is the quality good on your end? Is it streaming well? Or I'm not sure where you are in the world. If you're seeing this now, comment, because I can't see the comments coming in. And I want to make sure I get a good handle on this, because I want to start going live every Saturday or every Sunday, every Friday. I'm not sure yet. I might put a poll. I might post a poll on the channel. Which day is the best for you? Is Friday better, or Saturday or Sunday? I think those are the best days of the week, even though to me every day is Sunday, although some days are cloud day. Some days are snow or rain day, but that's just me being a you-know-what. Well, I would happily answer your questions if you ask them. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off. And I'll probably delete this stream because it has been rough. Next time I'll announce it beforehand. I tried to schedule this earlier, but it's a little bit confusing with the way they have the live video set up. Like I mentioned, I'm sure once I have done it, 5 times, I'll be fine. Just the first few times are a little bit awkward. But this shot, the way I have it shot right now, is great with the fire and everything. It looks like it's coming through clear. So I'll probably do another live just like this with everything next time. And think of some questions. If you're tuning into this late, you can ask me questions. I was doing a Q&A last time. Maybe you were already there. So as long as there are people watching, I'm going to keep going. I'm just waiting for your questions so that I have something to talk about specifically. What did you eat for Thanksgiving, or was this just a normal day for you? I know that all countries don't celebrate Thanksgiving on the same day. Some don't celebrate it at all. And I don't think this is the real time that the first Thanksgiving happened. Pretty sure that's why I never used to follow traditions, is because they're wrong anyway. But now I'm re-entering with my own, combine it with something healthy. The U.S. traditions are unhealthy for the most part, but not all of them. Are there any healthy U.S. traditions? Not that I can think of. Tea? No, that's not. What am I thinking? It's not. Just edit that out. This is why I edit the videos. because a lot of times I'm just making a joke to myself. Well, I'm glad to see people tuning in, but feel free to ask questions. I'm not even sure if the comments are working right now. When I push the screen, what does event list do? I don't know what it did. It didn't do anything. Checking I have an iPad down there monitoring myself. If you're wondering why I keep looking down. Well, okay. What I can do with the iPad is show you some of the videos I took. Oh no, they're on my phone. I took a bunch of videos of the food earlier. I took recipe videos of how to make vegan ranch dressing, how to make mini blooming onions, how to make the spelt biscuits that were actually fluffy, unbelievable. And what else did I film today? The stuffing that wasn't stuffing. The gravy I filmed yesterday, and the pumpkin pie I filmed, pumpkin pie, can't forget the air quotes, I filmed yesterday. So there's a lot of videos that are in the works that I've just filmed in the last 2 days, maybe 5 or 6 recipes. I already posted the spiced holiday latte or smoothie, and I already posted fruitcake, although not many people saw that one. I think I need to update the thumbnail. That was really good though. Never judge a food by its thumbnail, because some of my videos are really popular and some of them aren't, but it's not because of how they taste. It's because of the clickbait. Are they clickable enough or not? So, that fruitcake blew some people's minds. And I'm not a big fruitcake fan, but that one was another one that took more than 1 day to prepare. And it ended up being really good. You know, when something takes a couple days to make for just one food, you really make sure that it's going to be good. And it has turned out really well. So I'll have some more multi-day recipes coming up. One of I have some ideas of recipes I'm going to make too that I made when I was making the sausage gravy. I had a couple ideas. I know that I could make a really good vegan alkaline chorizo and bacon bits. Not that, you know, I had those ideas because I was making the sausage, like sausage crumbles for the vegan sausage gravy, which ended up to be very good. And that was super easy too. So you'll have to check out that recipe when it comes. All right, well, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go live again, like I said, in a few days, probably this weekend, and I'll announce it beforehand in a post. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the little bell icon so that you're notified when I go live and when I make a post. That way, if it's time-sensitive info, you'll see it right away. And that way you can tune in and ask questions or be there live and unedited. It's always more fun. See you next time. Have an amazing day on purpose, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.